Fait 18h50, bonsoir, vous êtes le bienvenu sur ENCA. We're 9 days away from the start of the ICC Women's T20 Cricket World Cup. Host South Africa opened their campaign against Sri Lanka in Cape Town. The local organising committee is led by CSA board member Ntambi Ravele. She joins me from Switzerland for the latest as we head into Africa's first ever Women's Cricket World Cup. Bonsoir, Ntambi. Great to be chatting to you tonight. Is South Africa ready to host another big cricket event so soon after the Under-19 edition?
Yes, we are quite ready to host the World Cup, the Cricket World Cup. The Under-19 World Cup assisted us to do a little bit of a dry run because we've just finished hosting the Under-19 World Cup. So now moving to the Senior World Cup. We are ready. Our stadium now, the three stadiums, PAL, West Gqeberha, and Cape Town, they were hosting SA20. So now we are busy rebranding those stadiums now to reflect the Women's World Cup. And as we are doing that, yeah.
Yes, sorry, go on. I thought you were done with your response, but you can continue.
Okay, so as we are doing that also, we are busy moving all over the country, doing the roadshow with our trophy to encourage more South Africans to come to the stadium and support our national team and also to support all other 10 teams that will be participating in the World Cup.
I mean, the big tournaments involve a lot of stakeholders. Having said that, in this case, there's the likes of Cricket South Africa, World Cricket Custodians, the ICC, and of course the city of Cape Town. What is your relationship been with those stakeholders, and how important is it, for the success of the World Cup to be the success that it will be based on the relationship that you have with those stakeholders?
So with Cricket South Africa is the one that created this LOC as the mother body of cricket in the country. But followed to that with ICC, they are the owner of the event. They had appointed the officials from ICC to work with us. So in the last 2 to 3 months, we were working with them. They were here in South Africa. In preparation for the opening in Cape Town. So with the city of Cape Town, we have a relationship with them because of we needed most of the resources from their services as a municipality. And it was the same with the municipality in Gqeberha and also municipality in PAL. So all of them, we are working with them. We have a very good relationship, including the National Department of Sports and Recreation, and also working very closely with our Home Affairs because of our teams are coming from all over the world, and we wanted to make sure that there's a smooth flow of teams coming to South Africa. And just to mention that most of the teams are already in the country, so the World Cup is here.
Oh, fantastic, Ntambi. Sometime towards the end of last year, you called for more sponsors and funding to be invested within this project and women's cricket at large. Have you witnessed a significant change regarding that?
We haven't seen so much of a change on that. And I think with the World Cup starting now, and by the end of the World Cup, we would be getting a lot of sponsors being interested, especially to our national team, because we definitely need sponsors for the national team. But with the tournament itself, ICC and their sponsors are sponsoring the event. So from a funding point of view for the event, we are quite in good position, except for the fact that we actually went to lottery to request for funding for us to strengthen our program around legacy, and which is going very well.
All right, in closing, Ntambi, the South African women's under-19 team narrowly missed out on the semi-finals in their tournament. Do you see the senior team going further when they host the T20 World Cup?
I think they will. They have tried it before. So I think now, whilst we are at home, they will be able to reach the finals. And what I would say to South Africans is that let's fill up the stadium on the 10th when they start their first game in Western Cape, and then and make sure that the finals we are all there to support them, and throughout their games, whether they are playing in Gqeberha or Paarl or in West Cape Town, we need to follow our team and make sure that we support our team.
Ntambi Ravele, thank you very much for your time all the way out in Switzerland. The LOC chairperson of the ICC Women's T20 World Cup. We are just 9 days away from the first ever Women's Cricket World Cup, the T20 version of that, of course, right here on the African soil.